Hi friends, today we are going to find in a project earlier start time, earlier finish time and LST latest start time and LFT latest finish time and total float. This is a project and in this project there are different activities and there are predecessor activities and the duration required for the activity is mentioned in the question and we need to find out EST, EFT, LST, LFT and the total float. First of all, in order to find out all these unknowns, we need to draw the network diagram. Okay, after drawing the network diagram, we can find out EST and EFT. Okay, first here we will understand what is predecessor activity. It means for activity A, there is no predecessor activity. That means activity A is the starting activity of the project. And for activity B, activity A is the predecessor activity. It means after completion of activity A only we can start activity B. That is the meaning of predecessor activity. Here for C, activity A is the predecessor. That means after completion of A only we can start C. Similarly, after completion of B only we can start F. Similarly, after completion of D and F activities only we can start activity H. That is the meaning of the predecessor activity. First we will draw the network diagram. Here if you see, first I will start with activity A. That is, this is activity A. Okay. Always if you see activities, we will draw activity requires resources and activities will be drawn an arrow. And if you see, this is node. Okay, these are events. Nodes are described with events. Okay, this 1 and 2 are events. And this arrow, A is the arrow is there. Now this A is activity. It will require resources. Okay, if you see activity A is not having any predecessor. So activity A is a starting activity for this project. And activity B is having activity A as a predecessor. It means after A we need to draw the activity B. Okay, here I am drawing activity B. This is activity B. And after for activity C also activity A is the predecessor. So I am drawing activity. This is activity C. Similarly, if you see for D and E, D, E, F. Okay, D, E, F, for D also activity A is the predecessor. So I am drawing this activity D. This is activity D. Similarly, if you see for activity E also A is the predecessor. After A we can draw activity E. That is activity E. Okay, and if you see for F activity B is the predecessor. That means after completion of B we need to start F. Okay, this is after completion of B we need to start F. And if you see D and F, both after completion of D and F, H is there. If you see, this is activity F. Okay, after completion of B, F should be drawn. After completion of B, F I have drawn. Okay, and similarly, after F, here G. After G, for G, C is the predecessor activity. That means after completion of C, we can start G. After completion of C, we can start G. Okay, that is G. And here if you see, for activity H, D and F are predecessor. That means D and F. Here you can see that D and F are getting merged here. Okay. Okay, after D and F, H activity will start. This is the H activity. Okay. After D and F, H will start. Similarly, after E and G, I will start. E and G. Okay, after E and G, I will start. This is I activity. Okay, for I activity, E and G are predecessor. After E and G, I has started. Similarly, if you see activity J, for activity J, H and I are the predecessor. H and I are getting merged in an event. Okay, H and I are the predecessor for J. So this is the J event. Okay, and similar we will draw the number for the events, that is 1, 2, and you can see here 3, here 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This numbering of the events from left to right direction we need to number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. And if you see in this project, we are having 4 paths, that is A, B, F, H, J. This is one path, okay, and A, D, H, J, this is another path. Similarly, A, E, I, J, this is the third path, and A, C, G, I, J, this is the fourth path. Total 4 paths are available. First, in these 4 paths, we need to find out here EST we need to find. First, if you see 4 paths are there now. For all the 4 paths, if I see path 1, okay, path 1, that is, if I consider path 1, that is A, B from 1, 2, 3, 5, 7 and 8. That is, path 1 is 1, 2, 3, 5, 7 and 8. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 5, 7, 8. And here for all the activities, duration is also given. If you see here, for activity A, 12 is the duration. That is, for activity A, 12. That means for completion of activity A, 12 days is required. Similarly, for activity B, 7 is the duration. For activity B, 7 is the duration. For activity C, 11. For activity C, 11 is the duration. And for activity D, 8 is the duration. 8 is the duration. For activity E, 6 is the duration. 6. And for activity F, 10 is the duration. For F, 10 is the duration. And for activity G, 9. G, 9 is the duration. And for H activity, 14 is the duration. And for I activity, 13 is the duration. For J activity, 16 is the duration. Okay, this is the duration. That means to complete activity J, it requires 16 days. That is the meaning of this network diagram. For if you consider path 1, that is A, B, F, H, J. For A, 1 to 2, 12 days required, and 2 to 3, 7 days, 3 to 5, 10 days, 5 to 7, 14 days, and 7 to 8, 16 days. If you sum all this, 12 plus 7 plus 10 plus 14 plus 16, okay, summation of all the, for only for the first path, path 1, if you sum all this, we will get 59. Okay, that means 59 days. Okay, here duration is given in days, so 59 days. For path 1, 59 days is required. Similarly, if we draw path 2, for path 2, if you consider path 2 is from 1 to 5, 7, 8. 1, 2, 5 and 7, 8. If you consider path 2, that is 12. 1 to 2, 12 is the duration. That is 12, 8, 5 to 7, 14 and 7 to 8, 16. And if you do summation, 12 plus 8 plus 14 plus 16, we will get 50 days. For path 2, 50 days is required. Similarly, path 3, if you see path 3, this is the path A, E, I and J. Okay, that is 1 to 2, 2 to 6, 6 to 7, 7 to 8. And if you see duration, that is 1 to 2, 12 days, 6 days, 13 days, 16 days. If you do summation, 12 plus 6 plus 13 plus 16, that is 47 days for path 3. Similarly, if you calculate path 4, path 1, path 2, path 3, here I will do path 4. For what is the path 4 here? 1 to 2, 2 to 4, 4 to 6, 6 to 7, 7 to 8. That is 1 to 2, 2 to 4, 4 to 6, 6 to 7 and 7 to 8. If you see this 1 to 2, here duration is 12, 11, 9, 13, 16. If you do summation, 12 plus 11 plus 9 plus 13 plus 16, okay, we will get 61. If you compare 61, 59, 50, 47, okay, in this 61, 59, 50, 47, this 61 is the highest, okay, the 61 is highest. Now this is the project completion time, project completion, whichever is the highest, that we need to take as project completion time. And this path 4 is there now, this path 4, that is, this is the critical path, okay, whichever path is getting the highest time, that is the critical path. This is the critical path, okay, path 4 is the critical path, and these activities are the critical activities. First we need to find EST. EST means earlier start time. Earlier start time, in order to find out earlier start time, we need to do forward pass. First we need to do forward pass, okay, in order to find EST, earlier start time, we need to do forward pass. Forward pass meaning means like this, we will draw in this manner: earlier start time and latest finish time, okay. In this manner we will draw for all the events. We will draw like this, okay. Here we will draw, okay. If you see, first we will draw EST. EST means earlier start time. Earlier start time we will draw, and first, in order to start this activity A, from 0 only we can start, okay. This is earlier start time, 0. And in order to start this activity 2, okay, after completion of activity A only this event will start, okay. This is activity and this is the event. The starting of this event, we need to complete this activity. That means earlier start time is 12. Forward pass we need to do, okay. This 12 we will come here, 12. Similarly, if you see 12 plus 7, okay, after completion of B only this event 3 will start, okay. 12 plus 7, 19. Here we will get 19. Similarly, 19 plus 10. 19 plus 10 is 29. And 29 plus 14. 29 plus 14 is, okay, here only one arrow is there, okay. Similarly, 12. And if you see here, and here only in event number 5, if you see here 19 plus 10, 29 is there. Similarly, here 8 is also there now. 12 plus 8, 20 is also there. So for activity 20, so here if you see, we will get 8 plus 12 plus 8, 20, and 19 plus 10, 29. Two options are there. So in this, whichever is highest, forward pass, we need to consider higher value. Okay, in 20 and 29, whichever is higher, that we need to write here as EST. That is, highest is 29, so we will write 29. Okay, that means after completion of both, okay, after completion of F activity and D activity only, we need to start H activity. That means we need to wait till D activity and both D and F completed only, we need to start H. That's where whichever is highest, we are taking that. Okay, we are taking 29. In here, 12 plus 8, 20, 19 plus 10, 29. For both, whichever is highest, 29 is highest, so we are taking as 29. Okay, similarly, and if you see here, 12 plus 11. 12 plus 11 is 23. 23. Okay. We will draw like this so that it will be clear. Okay, it's okay. And 23. And here also if you see, 23 plus 9. 23 plus 9 is 32. Okay, 32. And here 12 plus 6 is 18. Okay, here I am writing 32. Why? Because here also we will have two values, that is 23 plus 9, 32, and 12 plus 6, that is 18. In this both, whichever is highest we are taking. Okay, highest is 32, we are taking as 32. And here if you see, here also 29 plus 14. 29 plus 14 is 43. Okay, 43. 29 plus 14, 43. And 32 plus 13, that is 45. In both of these, whichever is highest, that we need to take. That is 45 is the highest. We are taking 45. Okay, here 32 plus 13, 45. 29 plus 14, 43. Whichever is highest value, we are taking. That is 45. And 45 plus 16. 45 plus 16 is 61. Okay, 45 plus 16 is 61. These are ESTs. We have completed EST. We will draw in here EST. First, for activity A, EST, earlier start time. For activity A, earlier start time is earlier start time. Start means here. For activity, this is start, this is finish. This arrow is there now. This is start and this is tail is starting, and head is this arrow. Head of this arrow is finishing. So for activity A, earlier start time is this value, that is 0. Similarly, for activity B, earlier start time is 12. For activity C, earlier start time is 12. For activity D, earlier start time is 12. For activity D. For activity E, earlier start time is 12. Again, for activity F, earlier start time is 19. And for activity G, earlier start time is 23. And for activity H, earlier start time is 29. For activity I, earlier start time is 32. Start time we need to see the tail, and end time head. Okay, start time is 32. For activity J, that is this activity J, start time is 45. Okay, we have completed earlier start time. Now we will see earlier finish time. Simple. Earlier finish time is equals to earlier start time plus duration. Okay, similarly, latest also similarly. Latest finish time is equals to latest start time plus duration. Okay, starting time plus duration is equals to finishing time of the event. Start time plus duration, finishing. Start time plus duration, finishing. Okay, earlier start we have written now. Earlier finish means this duration plus EST. Duration plus EST we will get finish time. If you see 12 plus 0, 12. 7 plus 12, 19. 11 plus 12, 23. 8 plus 12, 20. 6 plus 12, 18. 10 plus 19, 29. 9 plus 23, 32. 14 plus 29, 43. 13 plus 32, 45. 16 plus 45, 61. In this manner, earlier finish time also we can complete. Earlier finish time is equals to earlier start time plus duration. Okay, and this EST we have find out using forward pass. Similarly, we will find LFT. Okay, LFT. This LFT we will do backward pass. Okay, backward pass. Here we need to take. Here I have taken if two values are coming, higher value we are taking. In backward pass, if two values are coming like this, lower value we will consider. Okay. And first one here 61. Here also we will write 61. Okay. And 61 minus 16. If you see 61 minus 16. 61 minus 16 is 45. I will write 45. Similarly, 45 minus 14. 45 minus 14 is 31. 31. Similarly, 45 minus 13, 32. And 32 minus 9, 23. Okay, 23. Here we have completed. And here is there not 31 minus 10, 21. Similarly, and if you see here for this activity, 4 tail events are there. Okay, that is 21. If you see 21 minus 7, 21 minus 7 is 14, 1 4, and 31 minus 8, 31 minus 8 is 23, and 32 minus 6, 32 minus 6 is 26, and 23 minus 11, 23 minus 11 is 12. Okay, out of 4 values we need to write one value here. This is a backward pass, while in backward pass we need to consider lower value. So in this 4, 12 is the lowest one. So I am writing here 12. Okay, and 12 minus 12, 0. Okay, this backward pass also completed. That is LFT we have completed. LFT means latest finish time. Latest finish time is also completed. We will write down the latest finish time values. Okay, if you see here, latest finish time value for activity A, for this is activity A, this is the finish time. Okay, this is the start time, this is finish time. Here 12 is there. Now we will write this as 12 latest finish time, that is 12. For activity B, 21. For activity C, 23. For activity D, 31. For activity E, 32. For activity F, 31. For activity G, 32. For activity G, 32. For activity H, 45. And for activity I, 45. And for activity J, finish time 61. In this way we can draw LFT. Now after LFT we need to write what LST. If you see here, LFT equals to LST plus duration. We want LST. Okay, this we will make here. LST is equals to LFT. This LST is equals to LFT minus duration. Okay, we will write now LST. LST is equals to LFT minus duration. This minus this column minus this column. 12 minus 12, 0. 21 minus 7, 14. 23 minus 11, 12. 31 minus 8, 23. 32 minus 6, 26. 31 minus 10, 21. 32 minus 9, 23. 45 minus 14, 31. 45 minus 13, 32. 61 minus 16, that is 45. In this way we can draw LST. LST equals to LFT minus duration. This column minus duration, we will get LST. Okay, using these two formulas we have written all the 4. Now total float we need to find out. This total float is equals to LFT minus EFT. Okay, this column LFT minus EFT. This LFT minus EFT, we will get total float. That is 12 minus 12, 0. Okay, 12 minus 12, 0. 21 minus 19, 2. 23 minus 23, 0. 31 minus 20, 11. 32 minus 18, 14. 31 minus 29, 2. 32 minus 32, 0. 45 minus 43, 2. 45 minus 45, 0. 61 minus 61, 0. Here if you see formulas, first these are the two formulas. That is start time plus duration equals to finish time. Earlier start time plus duration is earlier finish time. Latest start time plus duration is latest finish time. Similarly, total float is equals to latest finish time minus earlier finish time. Okay, total 3 formulas are there, and with the like this we will find all the 4. And here if you see, not only this, we need to we also should know what is earlier start time. EST means it is the earliest possible time a task can begin in a project, and EFT, that is earlier finish time, that is earliest time by which the activity can be completed, and LST means it is the latest time a task can be started without delaying the project's end date, and LFT is it is the latest possible time a task can be completed. Okay, and finally total float. Total float is nothing but it is the amount of time an activity in a project can be delayed without affecting the project completion time. That means here if you see activity A is total float is 0. Okay, for activity A total float is 0. Same activity C is also total float 0, and for activity G total float 0. For activity I and J total float 0. For these are activity A, C, G, I, J are the critical activities. That means we should not delay these critical activities. On priority, we need to complete the critical activities in order not to affect the total project completion time. Okay, see here A, C, G, I, J. A, C, G, I, J. This is the critical path, and these are the critical activities. For critical activities, total float is 0. In this manner, we need to solve this problem in order to find out EST, LST, LFT and the total float. Hope you like this video. If you like this video, do subscribe my channel. Thanks for watching and share with your friends. Thank you.